Hello, beautiful souls. I am here today having tea with my demons like the Buddha, and I'm excited to talk to you about why the Buddha did this and what it means in our everyday lives. So, to start things off, in case you didn't know, you are the Buddha. We all have Buddha self, Buddha nature, and Buddhism is all about your focus on the divinity within yourself. On top of having a Buddha nature, we all also have a Mara nature. This is our shadow self. And it's interesting to me that, having been raised Christian, we demonize the devil. The devil is evil. The devil is not someone you would have tea with, right? But in Buddhism, Mara takes on somewhat of a different valence in that Mara is not just evil, but is the demon king and the demon god of self-doubt and delusion. And because of this, Mara doesn't represent some sort of external evil that has to be conquered or defeated violently, but rather represents the shadow parts of ourselves that accompany our Buddha self, that our Buddha self has taken on the karma of healing. So, a different way to think about this is you are everything. You're the whole universe. You are the center, the God of your own universe and all of the infinite timelines that you can explore as a soul. And what that means is that comes with both yin and yang. So you're going to have both your exalted qualities as well as the qualities that need to be seen, that need to be loved, that need to be healed. And that's what Mara represents. So against that backdrop, the way that the Buddha overcame Mara is when Mara would come to him, the Buddha would sit and have tea with him. And I think that's so beautiful and powerful because it allows us to recognize that we don't have to be afraid of our demons. We don't have to think that we have to respond with violence or force or shutting out, because that's the opposite of what's needed. These are really just parts of ourselves that are being magnetized back to us because we have not accepted and loved them yet. So, in other words, if you keep rejecting something, the universe will keep presenting it to you. You will actually be magnetically attracting that thing that you're resisting and avoiding, because that is the universe's way, that is your Buddha self's way of having the opportunity to integrate that part of yourself into your soul from a loving higher place. And it's gonna keep coming back to you until you do that. So make some tea, sit down, and let's get to loving work. There's one other component of demonology in Buddhism that I want to discuss, which is the monk Milarepa was once in a cave full of demons, and rather than responding with fear, rather than responding with resistance, Milarepa brilliantly went up to the most powerful demon, the biggest demon, and placed his head in the demon's mouth. Basically saying, like, look, you want to bite my head off? Do it. I dare you. And in that moment of surrender, in that moment of giving up control and resistance, the demons vanished. And that's exactly how it works when you are your Buddha self having tea with your demons. The things that have been plaguing you, that you've been running from, once you just sit down and make space for them, ground yourself, have some breaths through them, you will realize what parts of yourself have been desperately trying to make contact with you to receive your eternal divine love that you're capable of shining upon them. They just want to be seen, they want to be heard, their pains want to be validated. Okay? So in denying yourself those pains, those fears, you are actually amplifying the impact they have on your life. It's like trying to run away from or fight the demons in the cave instead of just surrendering, handing control over to them and realizing that they actually are incapable of harming you because they are illusory. They are not real. They are, as Mara's titles signify, delusions. But when you don't see them for what they are, they fill your subconscious, they fill what you're karmically attracting, and they start to shape your reality. So to sum it all up, I think I would say acceptance is key, and I am wishing you all much love, much acceptance, and much peace as you sit and have tea with your demons. Have a wonderful day. Also, if this message helped you at all, if it resonated with you, if you think that someone else would benefit from hearing it, drop a comment, give a like, feel free to subscribe to my channel, where I continue to speak about spiritual teachings and the beautiful healing that we're all capable of.